And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Edwards. Towns is out there with Kelly Olynyk. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's Junior in at the 1. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Here is Russell, following the basket by Junior. Towns, the pass to Russell. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Here's Junior. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Towns. Good work defensively by Carter.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Edwards passes to Olynyk. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I think excellent touch from the post, and you get the sense they trust Olynyk here. Fantastic at utilizing his size.
Here's Junior, and the layup is good. Junior's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The pass to Okogie. Here's Russell from past the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Porter. Now Junior. Markkanen kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Junior the pass to Porter. From down in the low post, it goes.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Russell with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing 2 teams that could be building more.
Russell against Porter. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Layman, guarded by Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Junior in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
That's a scary proposition, allowing Junior to get ahead of Steve so good in transition.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Junior, and the rejection by Towns.
Well, that play is so much about his reach and determination affecting the game defensively.
Now, here is Russell. They get a hand on it. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Passes to Sakuragi. 5 on the clock. From deep. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And you can only admire the grit that Junior plays with. He's not afraid of a little contact.
Chicago shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Layman, guarded by Porter, puts it up from 12, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
You better look out now because Junior's in rhythm, and he's going to be and has been a problem.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Layman pass to Olynyk. Here's Sakuragi, guarded by Levine. Right side Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first free throw is good.
Well, a 7-footer who's got guard-like skills, who can shoot the lights out. Karl-Anthony Towns is a problem, guys.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. McDaniels comes in for Josh Sakuragi. And it's Edwards in for Layman.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
For Minnesota, they had gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic, he's confident, he can score it, and he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Young's checked in for Carter. Williams comes in for Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Porter. And it's Kobe White in for Zach LaVine.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Here's Russell. Has to Reed. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Williams with the block. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chicago. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 5. From the United States. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the little things, the intangibles, that make a big difference.
No, for sure. And you can tell he enjoys doing those things that sometimes don't show up in the box score.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Karl-Anthony Towns. Edwards is out there with Russell. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Sakuragi in at the 3 spot. Timberwolves trail by 7. Russell with it. Kicks it to Olynyk. Takes a 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the rejection by Towns. A nice shot by Carter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here is Russell. Defense right on him. Lots of room. Carter pulls it in.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And the jam by Levine.
Now glides into that move, suspends in the air. Levine, nice.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Up top, Russell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 14 points for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And coach can thank Junior's vision for this one. Watches how the floor is moving and spots the open man.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. With the floater, and Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, just attack the defense time and time again. Junior knows what constant pressure he can apply.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Layman's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
And Doris, no doubt that Karl Anthony Towns has taken a much bigger leadership role on this Minnesota team.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. Once the departure of Jimmy Butler was secured, then the leadership role squarely falls on the shoulders of Karl Anthony Towns. Now, his style is totally different. He wants to be a bit more encouraging, but there's no question. He's the best player. He's got to lead the charge. Boy, the coaching staff has got to love this effort. Junior showing toughness on the interior, gets the job done.
Russell looking it over. Pass to Olynyk from downtown. The shot comes out, so the Bulls will take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Carter finds Porter. Markkanen trying to break loose. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Layman. Towns at the elbow. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Porter. And Junior throws it down.
And there it's all about getting inside positioning. As soon as Junior has it, he goes for the jam.
And the Timberwolves call time here. So Chicago ends up going with final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for McDaniels. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And Junior throws it down.
No stopping Junior here. The assertive slam, hot off the drive, just overwhelms the D.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. Junior's out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Sakuragi. Nice D from LaVine. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And then Carter with the dunk.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
And the pass to Towns. Out to Russell. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 22 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Junior, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Olynyk.
Let's get this guy in the dunk contest. Junior leaving everyone speechless.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So quickness laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely.
Russell passes to Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Wide open shot is on the money.
Well, Towns showing himself to be a willing facilitator. If you're open, he's going to find you.
Junior kicks to Carter. Here's Junior. No good on the three. Basket good. Carter's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Oh, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Pass to Edwards. Launches a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Zach LaVine.
In the summer of 2018, Karl Anthony Towns signing that 5-year, $158 million max contract.
Greg, given that he has a reputation of being frugal, that may last him a while. Consider after he was drafted, for a while, he didn't own a car. He actually walked around Minneapolis. Now, that could be a little cold in those chilly winter months.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Russell. Junior. The kick out to Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to LaVine. Clock at 4. It's good from long range. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Well, you want a shooter to catch it and go right in rhythm. Zach LaVine does just that.
Russell against Porter. Russell inside, and it's in there. And now 24 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bulls.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Otto Porter Jr. Here's McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Bulls. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Junior kicks to Young. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Junior missing. And here's Russell. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much